Firstly, many congratulations.
Passionate about incredible career.
Hello, Sir David. It's David Beckham here. Firstly, many congratulations on the new film. You have done so much to open all our eyes to the issues facing our planet. Your programs make us care about the natural world and what we need to do to protect it. You have travelled the globe many times over learning about nature. If you had one message for our children about the future of our world, what would it be?
To look after the wild world with which we are a part. To care for the animals that you see. Don't waste things. Don't waste food. Don't waste electricity. Look after the natural world. It's the most precious thing we have, and we are a part of it.
You have lived such an extraordinary life of exploration, discovery and adventure. But looking back, what advice would you give to your younger self?
I think I'd say to my younger self, do try to recognise how extraordinarily lucky you are. I was able to do things when I was a boy, perhaps even younger than you are, when I was able to cycle around the countryside and look for newts and frogs and slow worms. Now those things are much more difficult to find now. And I think what I would say is cherish them and value them and remember them. And let us just hope together that they will still be there when you're my age.
Hi, Sir David. It's Maisie Williams here, and it's a pleasure to be connected, albeit through the internet. I have a question for you. Given the current travel restrictions, how can people better connect with nature?
During this recent year, months of this lockdown, I've been spending more and more time in the garden and realising what riches there are. But apart from that, I've got a little pond. I've got dragonflies, wonderful dragonflies, at least half a dozen different kinds come to that pond. And they're rather more difficult to see than birds, actually, because they move so fast and they're quite small. But when they settle, and particularly relatives of the dragonflies called damselflies, wonderfully turquoise blue insects of astonishing beauty, and butterflies, and there are many more things too, hoverflies and wild bees and wasps. And there's so much to see, and so much that you realise that you've never actually looked at before.
Hi David, it's me, Marcus Rashford. It's shocking to know that areas the size of a football pitch are being lost every second. And my question to you is, what's causing our forests to be cut down and how do we save them?
Trees, forests are very vulnerable, very tempting for people who want to make a quick buck because they are easy money. You cut the forest down and you sell the timber, and then having done that, the land that has been cleared, you can plant soy, you can plant palm oil, which we in the West use in such great quantities. So we are responsible, because of what we buy, for the quick profit that people can get from their forests. And it's crucially important that we remember that they are even more valuable than that, because they are the most critical element in a whole complex of climate and rainfall and fertility that keeps the natural world going. They're precious, and they become more and more precious as, in fact, more and more of them are being cut down in order for quick profit.